To decode Australia, today is Wednesday, October the 14th, 2020. My name is Tamer.
And I'm Laura.
Great to see you back, and we're going to be starting with USCAD analysis.
The US dollar inched higher against the Canadian dollar on Wednesday, increasing the price of the USD Canadian pair to more than 1.3100, ahead of the release of Canada's Consumer Price Index news.
Now, the USCAD is currently trading around the 1.3142. If you look at the chart, you'll need to pay attention to the following resistance levels. Resistance 1 is the 1.3261, which is the 23.6 Fibonacci level. Second resistance is at 1.33 even, which is a psychological number and level, obviously. And finally, the third resistance is at 1.3346, which is the upper trend line arm.
On the downside, the price of USDCAD pair might find some strong support level near the price tags listed below. At support 1, it is 1.3108, which is the immediate lower trend line arm. At support 2, it is 1.3037, which is the low of September 2nd, 2020. The third support, you'll encounter 1.2992, which is the major horizontal support.
Now for some fundamental news. It's regarding the Canadian Consumer Price Index core news, due to be released next Wednesday, which is October the 21st. So the Bank of Canada is set to release these numbers, and according to consensus of economists, the Bank of Canada CPI core news registered a reading of 0.7% this year, as compared to the reading of 0.8% in the year before.
The figures for the Canadian Consumer Price Index reflect the expected inflation rate within the country. However, the number do not include products such as fruit, gasoline, fuel oil, vegetables, mortgage interest, natural gas, and intercity transportation because of their high volatile nature. Generally speaking, a hawkish attitude of the Bank of Canada following the increasing number is seen as positive for the Canadian dollar, suggests a bearish market for the USD CAD ahead, and vice versa.
That's right. Look, in conclusion, considering the price movement of this pair over the past few days, selling the US CAD around the current levels might yield some short to medium term profits. Now let's move on to the New Zealand US, the Kiwi analysis.
The New Zealand dollar rose against the US dollar on Wednesday, increasing the price of the pair to more than 0.6600, ahead of the release of the US retail sales news.
Now the Kiwi is currently strengthening around the 66.50. Again, looking at the chart, you'll come across the following resistance levels, which may cause a bit of a struggle to get past. So resistance 1 is at 66.89, which is the high of August 6. This year, so that's some time ago. It's about 2 months ago. Second resistance is at 67.97, which is a major horizontal resistance level. And finally, the third resistance is at 68.08, which is the upper trend line arm.
On the downside, the price of the pair is likely to find some major horizontal support, helping to stay above the listed price tags. At support 1, it is 0.6589, which is the key horizontal support. At support 2, which is the lower trend line arm, is 0.6568. At support 3, it is 0.6461, which is the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement.
Okay, and now for some news that relates to the Kiwi pair. So it's the US retail sales news. The US Census Bureau plans to release stats concerning the US retail sales this Friday, October the 16th. According to economists' forecasts, once again, the US retail sales registered a reading of 0.7% in September, as compared to a reading of 0.6% in the month before.
The U.S. retail stats reflect the month's change occurred in the total receipt of sales in the retail sector of the country. The stats of U.S. retail sectors are considered an important indicator of the U.S. economy, as they tell about the likelihood of spending pattern of consumers. Generally speaking, a high reading is positive for the USD, but suggests a bearish market for the New Zealand USD pair.
Absolutely. The more people spend, the better the economy is. So in conclusion, given the price movement of this pair of the past couple of days, buying the New Zealand USD pair around the current levels might be a worthwhile decision in the short to medium term trading. But as always, when trading, trade with your head, not your heart. Trade with only what you can afford to lose, and always apply strict risk and money management techniques.
Yes, and don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Instagram. There's a lot for us to teach.
Thanks for watching. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
See you.